Hey everyone, welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer show. This is a show where we talk about stuff. We're going to talk about stuff today, play you some music, and encourage you to be creative. And if you're not a cat person, our hope is that we're subliminally helping you become one. I'm Benjamin, this is Heidi, and that's Punky.
And we showed you, I think, Ben's
I know.
mask, but now I have one. Punky. We didn't want her to feel left out, so there
You'll
we go.
notice that she's wearing a hat. We did that.
No, she dressed herself.
She did. Well, you never know. Our cats are pretty amazing.
We just want to say thank you to everyone who watches every week, who shares us what they're creating. We always want to see what you're doing. Especially, we want to thank our patrons who help keep the show going, and you all are getting a free, well, it's not free because you're giving, but you're getting our digital EP that we hope to be mastering pretty soon, which mastering, I don't actually know what that is. It just makes it sound better. So.
Yep, it does. I could explain it, and maybe we can get our mastering guy on the show, and he can talk about it. That would be Dana. If you ever want to be on this show, let us know.
So today we are going to talk about surprises.
Wait, what? I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
That was an attempt at being funny.
Yeah, it's an attempt.
It didn't work.
Good attempt. And the reason we're going to talk about that is because 2020 has kind of been like the year of the surprises. Not necessarily good ones.
Not the kind that you want, but yeah.
So we're going to talk about good surprises that we've either had happen to us or that we've done for other people, or things that we've learned about ourselves. So that's my plan.
That's a great plan.
What should we start with?
You pick.
Oh, pressure.
I know.
How about, okay, you tell me what's one of the best surprises you've ever had?
I have two.
Okay.
So the first one was when I was probably 17, and it was Christmas, and I'd opened all my gifts, and my dad pulled one of those Christmas story things, you know?
That's nice.
Where there's the extra hidden gift that wasn't under the tree, and he's like, hey, son, why don't you go back in my office? I think there's a gift for your mom, or he said something.
That's
in your
sweet.
and I opened the closet, and sure enough, there was a 12-string guitar. So, thanks, Dad.
That's sweet.
Second surprise, I accidentally figured out.
Which was a bad surprise for me.
For her, but it was great for me. So I was 20 years old. We had just started dating. And Dave Matthews, who is one of my favorite musicians ever, was coming to Charlottesville, his hometown, to play a show. And one of my buddies was looking at getting tickets, and I said something to Heidi about it. And then, I don't know exactly how it went down, but you're like,
I already
got you tickets.
I already bought the tickets, and I was going to try to surprise him for his birthday.
I was blown out of the water because that was a dream come true, because it was Dave Matthews, and because I was young and didn't know, Neil Young opened for him. That's a pretty amazing show.
So basically that is the first of many birthday surprises that have been ruined because somehow this person here always seems to figure them out, even though I think there's no way. So I just generally asked him, what do you want for your birthday? Or I'm getting you this. Do you want this or not? So,
yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do a couple recent ones that last weekend, I was surprised by my friend Emily and her mom and a couple of her kids. She lives in Sierra Leone most of the time. They showed up when we were playing in Silverton at the Oregon Crafters Market, and we're going to be back there, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
And they surprised me, and it was one of the best surprises of my whole life, because I hardly see Emily because she usually lives on another continent. But Emily is an amazing nurse practitioner. I love you, Emily, and you are amazing. And Sue is one of our supporters, and just both of them, like, lifelong friends of my mom. So that was a great surprise. You surprised me yesterday with a gift.
I did.
You probably can't see it very well, but one of my mom's paintings, or not that she painted it, but there's a painting by Maxfield Parrish called Ecstasy, and it's this woman, you've probably seen it, she's just on the edge of a cliff, and she's just in rapture, and that was my mom's picture of what heaven would be like. So now that she's there, I have this little reminder, so thanks for that gift.
You're welcome.
So those are a couple gifts. Okay, what's a surprise that you've pulled on someone or done for someone that you think is a good one? Not a prank.
Okay. 'Cause
Not
I
a
immediately
trick.
had a few of those.
No. We're not talking about pranks. That would be a topic for another episode.
Well, I surprised you with that.
No, you have to pick another
I
one.
have to pick another one.
I'll tell one while you do that one. One of the best surprises that my dad and I pulled was when I lived in Virginia for a while. And so I lived apart from my family for about 8 years because I went to college and got married. And so one year, I think it was for my mom's birthday, my dad and I planned for them to pick me up at the airport and surprise my mom. And my mom, I don't know what he told her. It might have been a lie or just a trick. But he somehow told her they had to go to the airport to meet someone. Some lady about something like car insurance. I don't know. And she believed him. She totally believed him, whatever story it was he told her. And all of a sudden, I get off the plane and my mom sees me and she says, instead of hugging me and saying, "Hi, Heidi," she turns to my dad and says, "Gary, that's not some lady. That's Heidi." And she's not even, it was so funny. And so it was so nice to come home and surprise her. So that was a fun surprise.
Man.
Did you think of
none?
You have none, Zoe?
Well, I've done some surprise parties for you that
Yes,
I'm pretty
you
sure
have.
I've managed to successfully humor me.
I was totally surprised.
You're better at this than I am. The one botched surprise attempt I had was proposing to you. It was so bad.
What?
Yeah,
What are you talking?
I know. So I had a date that I was going to propose to Heidi, and then I decided to just do it early. I felt like I did that on my own, and so we were going to go out to this place in Roanoke, and I was going to propose to her. And apparently I'm not good at keeping those things a secret, and apparently neither are my friends, because one of my friends decided to call me while we were at the gas station filling up, and she was right beside me. She's like, "Hey, dude, congratulations!" I was like,
I already knew.
"Shut up!"
I already knew. I told
Person.
all my friends. I told my friends in my dorm, Ben's going to take me to this place and he's going to propose to me.
Yeah.
So that was sweet, though. It was very
this
sweet.
is good.
It was very,
I need
very
to get better
sweet.
at surprising.
That was not what the episode is about. So let's talk about, is there anything that you learned about yourself, maybe even this year with Pandemic World, that surprised you?
That there truly is a limit to how much TV I can watch. I didn't used to think that was humanly possible. I almost wish there was a job where I just got paid to sit in front of a TV and watch it all day. I've been ready to lose my mind. I've had saturation with TV.
That's good. Well, yeah, that's good to know that. What surprised me is how much I love art in a totally new way, particularly paint chips. I would never have thought that I would have loved paint chips. That might not surprise any of you, but I've been making so much art with paint chips. I hope you can see that. I'll put it in front. And that's just something I never would have expected to enjoy doing is paint chip art. I didn't even know it was a thing. It kind of happened by accident. So,
That's amazing.
And my new addiction is beads. And I also was surprised to find out I married a male model.
She made this for me.
Yes,
It was pretty
you're
awesome.
a male model. So you can buy these, by the way. Just send me a message. So it's been a year to kind of find out, wow, I really, really do love making things. And I have, it's fun.
Cool. So prompts.
Okay, go ahead.
do
You give your
prompts.
prompt
I'm going to give my first one. This one's a little more serious because there's some of us that don't like to be surprised because we don't like to be disappointed. And so we try to control things. I'm a spoiler alert person that will go and find things on TV and all that. And it's because I like to control situations. Well, thing about surprises is that surprises kind of reveal who you really are. So,
Walking Dead.
Your prompt for this
That's
week
the whole premise.
is to keep a surprise journal. Pay attention to what catches you off guard this week, good or bad, what it was, and what you noticed about yourself.
And then you can make something based on that.
You could, yeah.
And if you are not, I think that's a great prompt.
Thank you, babe.
There's another option. You could do both. Is surprise someone this week. Treat someone to a wonderful surprise. Even if it's just a note in the mail that they're not expecting.
A socially distanced, knock on the door.
These are all your ideas. Our ideas. Give us your ideas. Tell us about your favorite surprises.
Yeah. Song we're doing.
It's a new song. I wrote it. Drink Darlin'. It's got kind of a, I don't know if it's bluegrassy, you'd say.
We'll say Americana
you
because
can
that's
tell
kind
us
of a
what you
catch-all
think.
for all
Let's
of
say
that.
Americana. So
All right.
we're going to do a new song for you, and we hope you are surprised in good ways this week.
That's right. We love you. Happy creating. See you next week.
Bye. Summer day, hot and weary, I came upon a wood. Green and tall the trees grow, did my wild heart good. There in a hollow stood a well water blue. My dry throat it sang a song, painted grateful true. Drink, my darling, drink water sweet, my love deep. Oh, drink, my darling, drink, never thirst, no more weep. Drink, my darling, drink. Oh, hovering by the well, a man appeared to me. His dark eyes reflected all my hopes and dreams. Hands thick and careless, he pulled the bucket out. He offered me a crystal cup, purest water found. He sang, drink, darling, drink, water sweet, and my love deep. Oh, drink, my darling, drink, never thirst, no more weep. Drink, my darling, drink. Well, a week and 6 days later, new Wi-Fi became the man with the water. He gave me his name. Now every evening as the sun sets in the west, we walk hand in hand to our forest place of rest. And we sing, dream, darling, dream, life is sweet, I love